guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I have the glute queen, the glute master. Show the glutes. The glute master right here. Here they are. And we are gonna show you guys our favorite glute exercises today. And we went from little small flat glutes, pancakes, to the bubble butt. So we're gonna show you guys our favorite glute exercises, and if you have any questions, make sure to comment below, and let's get to it. Our number one exercise is hip thrusts. But we're gonna show you a different way. This way that she does it is extra juicy. We'll show you right now.
I basically use these because when this is like angled a different way, I tend to press with my heels and I try to press down with my whole foot. That's where the movement comes from. So I feel that's like helping me to having like an even weight distribution compared to having my heels like this. So I just feel I press more with my heels rather than the whole foot. I don't know, how do I clip it? Okay, that was easy. I strap myself in this. Feels like you're going on a roller coaster, right? You're like waiting. So I go up, right? And then I do this movement. So I kind of really extend my hips as much as possible. And I go down. And I really press with my whole foot up. And I think about doing like a backflip. Like that's in my head. Like I press, backflip, squeeze. And I literally press down with my whole foot. Like my movement comes from like pressing, press, squeeze, and down, right?
So I feel like I'm the same where I use my whole foot. I guess I don't like have my arms like that, but I still like lift and I hold at the top and I press into my toes also, my whole foot. And then I always try and like pause at that lowest point and then again press into my whole foot and lift up at the top. So I guess I kind of do the same thing. I never tried it with these. Ooh, I like this. Yeah.
So you can use your toes.
I already feel it way more in my glutes.
Yeah. And then I backflip. Try to do backflip. Like try to
Is it this?
Back. More. Squeeze. Yeah.
Ooh.
And more. Up.
More like that?
Yeah, like the higher you can go with your hips, the higher.
Oh, with my hips.
As high as possible.
Oh man, yeah, that's good. I'm gonna start doing that. Our second favorite exercise are hyper extensions. How do you prefer to do hypers?
So actually I do it different than you, right? I feel like a frog. So I rotate my feet out and then I kind of I slight bend my knees, right? So I do like this kind of, it looks like a fucking frog. And I think that the top I just round in a bit.
Yeah.
So I always have the issue when my legs are straight, I tend to feel my hamstrings like there's no glute.
More.
Yeah. So that's how I kind of take my hamstrings out of the game.
Yeah.
And then I feel like my glutes have to do the job.
And then the way I do them is I do have a slight bend in the knees, but maybe my legs are a little more straighter. And then I feel them more having my feet more parallel. I feel like I actually feel my hamstrings more when my feet are more turned out. Yeah. We feel like different body types feel it differently.
Different ways,
depending how you turn your feet out or have more of a bend in your knees, etc.
So it's great. We have two examples. So basically when I start, I take off these fashion shoes. So this is basically the position. So it's kind of this froggy, rotated situation here. The feet are like pointing out. And then I go down and I basically round in the top, right? I can hold my weight here. And then when I go up, I basically do it like this. So I feel like all the movement coming from just here. I don't even let go of it. I just keep the tension when I go down and then squeeze back up.
So then the way I do it, well, first of all, I'm a little short ass. Yeah, so I still have like a bend in my knee, but I guess it's a little bit more straight, and then my feet are more aligned, yeah. So mine, yeah, are a little bit more parallel, and then I guess I stay a little bit more straight. I used to round more, but I feel like I've kind of, yeah, gotten used to more straight, and then I feel the tension in my glutes the whole time doing it like this. Maybe try out both ways and see how you feel it, yeah.
Okay, this is my third favorite. Frog pump.
Okay,
The frog pump. So the issue with these is, right, like when you have the weight here,
Yeah, the thing comes
it just locks in all the time. So I just wrap it with a resistance band.
Oh, okay.
So it just stays. Okay, okay, I'm back. Like this. And now it doesn't go. You see?
Oh, perfect.
Yes. So gym hack. So you're laying down. I like to press with the toes, but I think some people also do more the heels. So you just press up and keep everything else neutral. So you hold on to this as good as possible. And then you just kick up and squeeze all the way down. So you get a nice stretch. Press, hold.
Today I got the comment that I look taller in photos and videos. So.
Comment below, how tall do you think she is? Okay.
Am I too close?
No, I think it's good. Up.
Did you said toes?
Yeah, I think toes I like more. Oh yeah, there you go. More, down, squeeze, and then up. Yes. Like you almost try to press yourself away and forward, but then you don't let yourself move. So you kind of think about, like, in your mind, like, I press myself forward with, like, my feet, even though you're not moving on the bench.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
I see how you feel it.
I like that.
You like it?
I like the frog.
Yes.
Frog pumpies.
From pumpies. What's your favorite, like, third?
My number 3 exercise is RDLs, and then I kind of like to do them where when I lower down, I keep constant tension, so I never like come all the way up. I lower and keep them close to my legs, and then I keep the tension in my glute the whole time. So I already did these today, so earlier I did 35s, but I'm gonna only do 30s right now.
I'm only gonna do 7. It's just demonstration purpose.
So I keep them close to my body and then keep the constant tension. How do you do these?
I think pretty similar. I try to keep, like, my weight really above, like, the middle of my foot.
Yeah.
And, like, my core engaged.
Yeah,
So I don't,
yeah,
like,
same.
start to use my
Lower back.
lower back.
Yeah.
Like looking down, because you see a lot of people do this, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah, I stay
that's,
looking
like,
down the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I try to pause at the bottom and feel that full stretch.
Yeah. Oh, I like your butt on my face.
I feel like as soon as you feel
This track,
then
you're
good.
perfect. Yeah. And I like that you said to hold it, so it's like
Yeah.
not this kind of momentum, right?
Exactly.
Keep the tension.
Keep the tension. What do you feel like has made your glutes grow the most?
I think it's like first proper form, like taking steps back and really going super crazy on the form and being like, I really want to get this right. And then I think the eating part, right? It's like when you train, you eat your food and your protein and all that, because otherwise if you train and you don't eat accordingly, you kind of never get 100% out of what you do in the gym. Like your body can't build from nothing. So
And
protein in.
How long did it take for your glutes to get to where they are
to
now?
grow. I'd say about like 10 months. It's not like happening overnight.
Yeah. I think
It
a lot
depends.
of people even think like 30
Yeah.
days, I could do it in
Oh,
like
no.
30 days.
Yeah.
But that's good to know.
Takes-
It took her 10 months, so.
And like really consistent eating, consistent training, hard training, like really being on top of everything,
Yeah.
recovery, all that.
I think
Yeah.
something good motivating for people to know also is that she didn't start with gym workouts.
Yeah.
She started as more yoga.
Yoga, yeah.
And so she really went from not doing any gym workouts
Yeah.
to now.
To doing.
Yeah.
So you get like the newbie gains.
Yeah, yeah.
You get a
But
good-
also, like, it's
Yeah.
motivating because I think a lot of people
Yeah.
think they have to be this gym rat and
Yeah.
naturally, right?
Yeah, I think it's just like focusing on yourself. It's you against you, you versus you. Like,
Yeah.
try to be better every day. Try to be better than you were yesterday. And you know, everyone does it. We compare and we like, oh my God, this girl, she lives for 10 years. Like, why don't I look like her? And it's just like being inspired, but not like comparing in a way that you're thinking I should look like this after
Yeah.
1 month of training. It's just not realistic.
Yeah.
Just make the best out of your butt.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Create your best butt.
If you would want anything,
Yeah.
anyone to know the best tip about glutes or a misconception.
I think the thing is like people think, oh, I'm just quad dominant. I just don't feel like, you know, I just.
Yeah.
And I think it's really more that you train your muscle-mind connection. I think everyone can do it. Like there's certain tricks and like activations, like with the banded walks or stuff like this, where you can like really get this connection right. I think that's like a really important foundation before you start lifting super heavy. It's like really getting that connection right. And sometimes it's also like when something just doesn't work for you, a certain exercise is just not sitting with your body, just try another one. Like
Yeah,
it does
I
you
love
don't you
that.
don't have to force yourself into what we show you. Like
Yeah, I think unless
Yeah.
you're competing or something, you should find the exercises that you actually enjoy.
Enjoy, yeah.
And feel the most. Because if you're just
Important.
not feeling it, then switch it up. Maybe you need to turn your feet out more. Maybe you need to externally rotate your knees out more. Just see where you feel that activation the most on your body.
yeah. If it doesn't bring you joy, you won't stick with
Yeah,
it. Like right?
exactly.
So find things you truly enjoy and you really push yourself, you want to get better and you will get results.
Stick to a program. Find
Yeah.
cool exercises that you enjoy and stick to it for
Yeah.
like a couple months. And try to stick to more strength training workouts compared to like HIIT.
Yeah.
And you know, I used to be the HIIT queen, but the strength training workouts are going to give you that progress. You
And
get this body,
you won't get bulky.
heavyweight.
It takes a long time to build a pound of muscle.
Yeah.
We tried it.
Trust us, we're trying.
You don't get manly. Yeah, don't be scared of heavy weights.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And how can they find you?
Spec CB, so we probably
We'll
just
put it
down.
here.
I'm just-
Follow her on Instagram. She's
yet.
she's also the social media queen. She helps people with their social media, so get on that. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video.